Hey, so I am going to guide you through and hopefully explain as well as I can the Meraki Compensation Plan. It's our financial rewards plan. If you have already decided that this is the opportunity for you, or maybe you're just looking into it, and this is going to show you what the requirements are to hit different levels within the pay plan and what you'll receive back in return when you hit those levels. So first of all, let's just talk about your personal commissions. Now, when you join Meraki, you get given your own replicated website. That's where your friends, your family, your network, your customers, that's where they can all shop for the Meraki products. And when an order goes through that website, the software recognizes you as the brand partner and you will be the one who receives the commission. So if you log into your back office, the back office will recognize you as a brand partner and you will get that instant discount when you are shopping. So instead of you paying full price and then having to wait to get your commission back, you'll get that instant discount. So essentially you're getting your commission there and then. So with your personal sales, if you place an order yourself, personal purchases, you'll get 30% discount. If somebody goes to your replicated website and places an order, you will get commission. Personal commissions are paid out weekly and you will get 30% commission on those sales. Now, we also have a personal sales bonus. This is where you can earn enhanced commissions. And this is based on your personal volume. So if you look at this chart here, I don't know if my mouse is even showing up. I hope that it is. You can see in the top row, if your personal sales volume is 0 to 999, then you will get your 30% commission as standard. However, if you go to the next row down, if you hit 1,000 in personal sales and anywhere up to 2,499, you will get a 5% sales bonus at the end of the month on all of your sales. So not just on the 1,000 and above, but right from that very first order all the way through, it gets backdated. So you'll be getting 35%. You'll get the extra 5% as a bonus at month end on all your sales for the entire month. And then if we go one step further, if you become a little bit of a sales king or queen, if you can hit 2,500 in personal sales volume, then your bonus will increase to 10%. So in total, that gives you 40% commission. Okay. Moving on. This is the graphic that basically summarizes the requirements to hit the different levels within the plan. So once you've got to grips with this plan and you understand it all, this will be your very quick go-to when you just need to refresh your memory or quickly check something, and you'll get to the point where you'll look at this and you'll just understand it straight away. But I am going to do my best to break it down for you. So the column on the left hand side, that is our ranks. You will be able to see there are 11 ranks within our plan. The next column across, this is your personal volume. So this is the requirement of what you need to hit either in personal purchases or customer purchases through your own website. So these numbers here, they don't come from your team, they just come from yourself. And then we move over here, we've got organizational volume. That is the volume that comes from absolutely everybody within your business. So if you decide to go down the route of building a team, as you bring people in, they might then go away and bring people in themselves, and they might go and sponsor people, and they might go and sponsor people. And then you get that ripple effect where your team might start to just grow and grow and grow. Now, it doesn't matter whether you brought somebody in or whether they are 20 levels deep within your business. It doesn't matter whether they are rank 1, whether they are a brand partner, a brand advisor, or maybe they've gone all the way through the comp plan and they're sitting at diamond. Every single person in your organization contributes to your organizational volume, and nobody ever breaks out of that. Okay, so there's no breakaways here, which we're really, really proud of. And that is the volume that we're looking for from your organisation as a whole. We're going to come back to this chart later after I've broken down a few more things. This next column across, personally enrolled active brand partners. So these are the people that you have personally sponsored into the business. Okay, so it's not people that they've sponsored, it's not people that your upline has sponsored. Maybe your upline brought somebody in and placed them into your business. We'll talk about the placement program later. None of those people count. These are purely people that you have gone and signed up to the business. They've joined through your link, and if it says that they have gone active, that's because they have done 100 or more in the current calendar month. So they've done 100 in sales or more, which means they have gone active. Okay, then we've got our first generation and we've got our largest leg. Now, before I talk about these, I'm going to break down a few things. Now, when we look at compensation plans, if you've been in the industry before, I'm sorry if I'm teaching you how to suck eggs, but I'm doing this for the people that have never been in this industry and they have no idea what I'm talking about. So you will hear us talk about legs, you will hear us talk about levels, and you will hear us talk about generations. Now, this chart here is to explain to you levels, okay? So you are this shining star at the top, okay? And then these 3 big circles coming directly below you, they are your first level because there are no brand partners between you and them. They sit directly under you. So it might be that you've personally enrolled them. It could be that somebody in your upline enrolled them and placed them directly underneath you. That's irrelevant. All that matters is where they sit within your business. So these 3 big circles here, they are your first level. Now, if you look down, the next circles down, the ones that are all green, and they all sit direct to those big pink circles, or red, reddy pink. So these green circles, they are all your second level. And then the blue circles, they are all your third level. And then at the very bottom where we've got lots and lots of little red ones, they are your 4th level. So when we talk about levels, it's purely where they sit within your business, okay? The next thing that we talk about is generations. So all of these people in black, they have all joined the business. They may have joined through you or through people you've brought in. Maybe they've been placed under you. And they're all sitting at either rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, or rank 5 within the business. They are all part of your personal generation. They are yours, okay? Now, if we look at the big red or pink circle on the left-hand side and the one directly in the middle where they say amethyst, these brand partners have hit rank 6 of the compensation plan. They've hit amethyst. Now, amethyst is our leadership spot. As soon as somebody hits amethyst, they become a leader. They are now classed as your first generation because they've hit leadership, okay? And everybody underneath them within their business are also your first generation. Now, if we look at the amethyst over on the left-hand side and you look for the green circles, this is where somebody underneath the amethyst has also gone and hit amethyst themselves. So if you've got an amethyst that becomes your first generation, when somebody within their business hits amethyst, they become your second generation, and everybody within their organisation is also your second generation. Now, if somebody underneath them, and they could be 20 levels deeper, it doesn't matter where they are, but if they're within their business and they then hit amethyst, they then become your third generation. And it can go on and on and on, okay? So when we talk about generations, we're talking about people within the business that have hit amethyst and above, okay? And then the other thing we talk about is legs. So this big red block line here, I have circled that to show you everybody within there is one leg of your business. Okay, so if we go to the top and we go to you, which is the star, and you've got 3 lines coming off you. Okay, you've got the one on the left, the one in the middle, the one on the right. So everybody coming off that one line, that's all one leg of your business. Now, when we go back to the chart in a minute, you'll see one of the requirements talks about the volume that comes from outside your largest leg. So this brand partner on the left hand side has done 2,000 in volume. That's them and all of their team put together, combined, a total of 2,000 in volume. The one on the right hand side, that leg of your business, has all in total done 7,000 in volume. And your leg in the middle, under this brand partner here, they have all in total done 10,000 in volume. So because that one's sitting at 10,000, that is your largest leg. So it's one leg within your business that's sitting on the highest volume, is your largest leg. So if we look back at this now, hopefully it will make sense. So we talked about personal volume, organizational volume, personally enrolled active brand partners. Then it says first generation, rank 6 or above. Okay, so like I said, you need to have someone as a first generation who has hit rank 6 or above, amethyst or above. So if you go all the way down to jade, that is when this comes into play. So if you want to rank advanced to the rank of jade, you have to have at least one person in your downline who has hit the rank of amethyst. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And then if we move over, this says first generation, rank 7 or above. So it's the exact same thing, but now instead of us asking that you've got people in your business who have hit amethyst, we want people in your business to have hit jade. Why do we do that? Because we're trying to encourage not just you, but your uplines. We're trying to encourage your uplines to support you to succeed, because if they want to do well, they need you to do well. And if you want to do well, you need people in your organisation to do well. Now, we've kept these requirements quite low. And the reason for that is we don't believe that your success should be determined by everybody else. And we've seen it, and this is where the benefit comes in from having CEOs who have been in the field and have done it themselves. There is nothing more frustrating than when you are working really hard and you can't succeed because of other people's results, and it's so not fair. So these requirements are really, really low, okay? The other thing to bear in mind is because we've got a placement program, and we'll talk you through that in a minute, it means that you're not building a really wide organisation and just praying that some of them decide to work as hard as you do, and praying that some of them, really run with the business and build a massive team. Because of that placement program, you can get in there and you can build into as fewer legs or as many legs as you see fit. And you don't have any volume requirements outside of those legs. So, for example, if we go right down to diamond, which is our top rank within the business, and it says you need 3 people in your business to hit jade and above. So in theory, you only actually need 3 legs within your entire business. We don't recommend that. That's not what we're telling you to do here. But what we're saying is you've not got to build wide and wait for people to take off and run the business. You can be getting in there, working with the workers, supporting them, helping them to progress, helping them to advance through the ranks, which inevitably will help you as well. And this is where the collaboration comes in, where everybody just works with each other and supports one another. If you're showing up doing the do, your uplines are going to be reaching out to help you, and you might have uplines that are helping you to build your organisation to get you to amethyst and above. And then you get that beautiful feeling of being able to jump in and do the same thing. So if we look at the last column over, it says volume outside largest leg. So as we said before, the leg within your business that's got the highest number, you have to have 40% outside of that leg. So if we take Ruby as an example, the volume requirement is 100,000. See, I picked that for a reason, because it's a nice round number. So Ruby is 100,000. So you would have to have at least 40% outside of your strongest leg. So let's say your total volume is 100,000 and your strongest leg has done 60,000 in volume, and your other legs combined have done 40%, you'll be absolutely fine. But if your strongest leg is sitting at 80,000 and you've only got 20,000 outside of them, that's not going to work, okay? The reason why this is in place, to be honest with you, it stops the business from becoming unfair. If you are showing up to your business every single day, you're being really consistent, you're growing your network, you're bringing people in, you're helping people to succeed, and your upline has disappeared and they're not really doing anything, is it fair for them to be bumped up the compensation plan just off your efforts? That's not fair. So that rule is in there to make sure that doesn't happen, basically. Okay. Now, this chart here shows you what you get paid at the different levels, okay? So again, you've got your ranks down the left-hand side. Now, if you advance to brand advisor, you are going to start getting paid on your first level. So we talked about levels, people direct to you, level 1, people underneath them, level 2. And as you can see, every time you advance to a new rank, you are unlocking pay on another level within your business, okay? If we just go back to the chart before, I just want to show you brand advisor. To rank advance to brand advisor, we're only looking for 500 in volume. I'll be honest, a lot of you will do that on your own personal sales. You will do 500 in sales without even having anybody in your business, and you will unlock advisor. So the minute you bring somebody in, you're getting paid on their sales as well. Brand expert, 1,000, 2,000, 3,500, 6,000. You're a leader at 6,000 in volume. You're a leader. That is really low. But why have we done that? Because when I say it's really low in comparison to a lot of businesses out there. But it's not really low in the sense that to hit 6,000 in volume, that takes a lot of effort and a lot of hard work. And we think the people that show up and are consistent enough to make that happen deserve the benefits that come with leadership, because you are a leader, you have built a business, you have shown dedication, you've shown that you've got what it takes. So at 6,000 in volume, you will unlock leadership benefits. And the reason why there are so many ranks before you hit leadership, and they are such tiny jumps, is again, it just comes from our experience, that having those tiny stepping stones as you build your business, you want people in your organisation to hit a promotion and then see how achievable it is to run for the next promotion. You don't want them to hit a promotion and feel deflated that they're not even halfway towards the next one. So we've got really tiny baby steps. And when we put together this compensation plan, we did work with experts. We had to make sure that we had a plan that was sustainable. We are not building a flash in the pan business. We're building a business that's going to be here for generations to come. So it had to be sustainable, but it also had to be attractive in the sense that we wanted it to be generous, which we feel it is. We also wanted it to be residual, which is why we've got the placement program. You only need 3 legs, minimum. So we needed all of those things, but most importantly, what we really looked at was what would drive the right behaviour. Because I personally, from my own experience, I've worked with compensation plans that don't drive any behaviour at all, and I've worked with others that are just impossible. So we really wanted to hit that sweet spot of meeting in the middle where it's attractive, it's residual, it's generous, but it's also sustainable and it drives the right behaviours. We don't want you to build an organisation, which is hard work, and then find that none of them are driven or motivated to do the right things. So we've really feel like we've nailed down and like knuckled down on what's going to work. And we're really excited by it, as you can probably tell. So you unlock pay on another level every time you promote throughout the business. One of the things that was important to us was that you always feel rewarded for hitting a promotion. You will never feel like you have been penalised. You shouldn't be promoting to a new rank and finding that you've dropped in pay. But also, when people on your team succeed, your pay goes up. So if somebody on your team promotes to a new rank, your pay doesn't drop because of it. We want everybody to be rewarded for supporting each other within their business, and again, just to be rewarding the right behaviour. And then once you hit Amethyst, this is the really exciting part. Once you hit Amethyst, which again, like I said, it's only 6,000 in volume, you unlock a percentage of pay on your personal generation. So that means you're getting paid on unlimited levels deep. Your personal generation could be hundreds of levels deep, and we don't cut it off. It's unlocked, and it's unlocked infinity, which is just incredible. And then you get paid on 3 generations deep, and this right here is what we believe to be really generous rank advancement bonuses. So when you advance to Amethyst, you are going to get £250 cash bonus. Okay. We can't believe it ourselves. I still can't believe we've even put that in there, but we want people to feel rewarded. We've really made Amethyst the sweet spot, so we're going to give you that £250 cash bonus, and then it goes up considerably. It jumps up all the way to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, £20,000 cash bonus. Okay, really exciting. Just a few things. So we also have a diamond pool. When you hit the rank of diamond, you unlock shares in the company profits. So it's 1 share per qualifying member, which comes from 1% of the total commissionable volume. So what's really exciting about this is when you hit diamond, you're not now just getting paid on your team, you're getting paid on the entire company. Again, from experience, what I've seen this does is it really promotes collaboration, cross-team, working together in unity, because if the business does well, if Meraki does well, then you will do well. And when you unlock those shares, you're getting paid on what the entire company is doing. So it pays to support one another. And let me tell you, that bonus pool right there is going to be a huge chunk of money, but also not only that, it's a pot of money that will get bigger and bigger and bigger. Every time the company profits grow, that pot of money will grow as well. Your rank advancement bonuses, we've put a little clause in there that you get them when you maintain your rank for 2 consecutive months or 3 consecutive months. Why have we done this? Again, it's all about driving the right behaviour. There is nothing more deflating than advancing to a new rank and then not maintaining it. It's the worst feeling. So what we wanted to do was make sure that we're driving everybody to not only hit that rank, but we want you to hit it organically so that it's sustainable, so that when you get that cash bonus, we don't want you to have this huge cash bonus and then this huge fallout. We want you to get there to maintain it, and to that nice bonus to be a sweet bonus, because you're getting that monthly income all the time consistently. This is all about long-term success. Okay. There's some definitions here. I think I've explained all of those. Wholesale price. So when we say personal commissions is on the wholesale price, what that means is you need to remember that what the price that you see on the website includes VAT. So just bear that in mind. Personally enrolled first gen, I've explained all of that. Now the placement feature. So the placement feature, it basically means that when you bring somebody into your business, you will have 14 days to place them anywhere you want to within your organisation. Why would we do that? Maybe you've had somebody, maybe you're down south and you've had somebody join your business and they're all the way up in Scotland. And then next week, somebody enrolls through you and they are also in Scotland. Wouldn't it be wonderful to place them into the same leg of your business so that they work together? They can have meetups, they can get together, they can have coffee mornings, they can have planning sessions, they can build a relationship. You might have somebody join you and they've already got a connection with somebody in your team. It might not be about location, it might be about relationships. They want you to be their upline, but they have got a connection with somebody else. They want to work with them as well. Get the best of both worlds. You might have somebody in your business who is showing up every single day. They're working really hard and they just haven't quite had that breakthrough moment, and you're able to get in there, and instead of just telling them what to do, you can actually get in the trenches and do it with them, and it feels amazing. And your uplines will be able to do that for you as well. You only need 3 legs, not that we suggest that, but you're really able to build yourself a residual business. However, there is one clause which is explained here, and again, this has been put in for a very good reason, which I'll explain. So it says here, to use the placement feature, you must only place new enrollees under a sponsor who has achieved 300 in personal sales volume in the last 90 days, or a sponsor who has personally enrolled 3 or more partners in the last 90 days. Okay, and it is against the brand partner agreement to do otherwise. Now, the reason why that is in there to protect you. We don't want people joining your business because they think you're just going to do the work for them. That's not what the placement feature is for. The placement feature is for you to use where it benefits your business, where it benefits you, and where it works for relationships or location or connections and things like that. Okay? We're not expecting you to do the work for other people so that they don't have to. And by putting that clause in the brand partner agreement, it means that there can be no comeback on you. You won't have people come to you saying, well, you haven't ever placed anyone under me, coming from somebody that's never even shown up to the business. So that is in there to protect you, to make sure that everybody uses it fairly. You might have somebody that really struggles to sponsor, but they're really good at selling, and that's why it's not just about sponsoring in there. It's got both pathways for them to unlock that feature to be used. Okay. I think I've gone through everything, but as always, if you have any questions, go back to the person that shared this video with you. Let them know what questions you have. They'll be happy to help you and to answer them. If you haven't seen it, we have got a full business presentation. The rewards plan is just one aspect of the business. There is so much more that you need to know about. But we really feel like we've got the perfect balance to make a sustainable long-term business where people are rewarded, where it's fair, and where we're driving the right behaviours. And we just cannot wait to see it all play out. So thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.